Ladies and gentlemen, today we gather here to discuss a strength that goes beyond muscles, beyond physical endurance, and beyond the visible markers of power. We are talking about becoming mentally strong, developing a mind that stands firm, unwavering, and resilient in the face of life's challenges. To become mentally strong, one must start with a foundation rooted in purpose. Purpose fuels mental strength by providing direction, motivation, and resilience in times of challenge and uncertainty. Without a clear purpose, the mind is vulnerable to distractions, setbacks, and external influences. Purpose gives meaning to every action, every decision, and every sacrifice, creating a powerful sense of commitment that drives you forward, even when the path is difficult. Purpose acts as the guiding star in life, a constant reference point that keeps you aligned with your values and goals. When you know your purpose, you have clarity about why you're here and what you're striving for. And that knowledge provides stability in turbulent times. With purpose, you aren't just reacting to life, you're proactively choosing your path. This transforms challenges from obstacles into necessary steps along the journey. With each step, your purpose empowers you to withstand the difficulties, see past the immediate pain, and recognize that every hardship serves a greater goal. This perspective shift alone is essential to building a strong, resilient mind. The sense of purpose has an impact on how you perceive and approach challenges. Purposeful people don't see setbacks as failures, but as learning experiences, opportunities to refine their approach and strengthen their resolve. Knowing why you're pursuing something helps you bounce back faster from failures, because your commitment to your purpose remains unshaken. This commitment becomes a powerful motivator that enables you to rise above negative emotions and self-doubt. Instead of losing momentum or being discouraged by failure, purpose-driven individuals recognize failure as an integral part of the journey, knowing that setbacks offer invaluable lessons that will ultimately contribute to future successes. Purpose also fosters discipline and focus. When you're clear about what you want to achieve, you're far less likely to be distracted by things that don't align with your goals. Purpose acts as a filter, helping you identify what is essential and what is not. This focus helps you conserve mental energy, avoiding unnecessary distractions that would otherwise drain you. When faced with temptations, distractions, or doubts, a strong sense of purpose acts as a compass, reminding you of what matters most and helping you make decisions that align with your ultimate goals. Purpose fosters resilience by giving you the emotional strength to endure discomfort and persevere through difficult times. A person without purpose will avoid hardship, but someone driven by purpose will face it head on, because they know the struggle is part of the process. They understand that achieving their purpose may require sacrifice, whether that means pushing through exhaustion, overcoming doubts, or enduring discomfort. This mindset creates a sense of mental toughness that makes it possible to face adversity without losing hope or motivation. Purpose also has a way of cultivating a deep sense of fulfillment and joy in what you do, which in turn strengthens mental resilience. When you are motivated by a meaningful purpose, even mundane or difficult tasks can take on a sense of significance, helping you find satisfaction and pride in every small achievement. Instead of feeling drained, you feel energized by the knowledge that your efforts are contributing to something greater than yourself. Perspective is a powerful element in developing mental strength, as it determines how we interpret and respond to the events in our lives. Your perspective is essentially the lens through which you see the world, shaping your thoughts, reactions, and ultimately your behavior. When facing challenges, a resilient perspective allows you to see opportunities for growth rather than feeling defeated by obstacles. Perspective isn't about denying the difficulties or pretending problems don't exist. Rather, it's about choosing a viewpoint that empowers you to stay grounded and focused despite challenges. A mentally strong individual learns to adjust their perspective, choosing to view setbacks as necessary steps on the journey toward growth. This person understands that setbacks are part of life and can serve as powerful teachers. Instead of seeing a challenge as something that blocks progress, they view it as an experience that will build character and resilience. In this way, perspective shifts obstacles from being sources of frustration to opportunities for personal development. Adopting a resilient perspective is about maintaining hope and optimism, no matter the circumstances, and understanding that growth often requires enduring challenges that test your limits. Having a resilient perspective doesn't mean you won't experience negative emotions. It means that you don't allow those emotions to control your actions or outlook. When you see life through a resilient lens, even difficult situations have value, and you can find purpose within them. For instance, if faced with a failure, a person with a strong perspective doesn't dwell solely on the disappointment. Instead, they ask, what can I learn from this? How can this experience help me grow? This reframing allows them to extract lessons from the hardship, making it a constructive experience rather than a destructive one. Perspective also influences the way you interact with others and interpret their actions. When you approach situations with an open mind, assuming the best in others, it becomes easier to forgive, empathize, and connect. This creates stronger relationships and reduces unnecessary conflicts, both of which are essential for mental stability and strength. By choosing a perspective rooted in understanding and compassion, you avoid harboring resentment, which can cloud judgment and drain emotional energy. Perspective impacts how you view your own abilities and limitations. A resilient perspective enables you to recognize your strengths while remaining open to learning and improvement. This outlook nurtures self-confidence and encourages a growth mindset. When you view challenges as opportunities to learn and grow, you are more willing to take risks, try new things, and step outside of your comfort zone. With a resilient perspective, setbacks are not reflections of your worth or abilities, they are merely feedback on areas where you can improve. This outlook cultivates self-compassion, allowing you to forgive yourself for mistakes while staying focused on future improvement. Perspective gives you control over how you experience life, regardless of external circumstances. Although you cannot control everything that happens to you, you can control how you interpret those events. This sense of control is empowering because it reminds you that your mental state is not determined by outside forces, but by your own choices. By consistently choosing a resilient perspective, you create a stable inner world that isn't easily shaken by external events. Persistence is a cornerstone of mental strength, revealing itself in the ability to keep moving forward even when facing adversity. Persistence is what separates those who succeed from those who give up, as it is the quality that sustains you through times of hardship, doubt, and exhaustion. While motivation might get you started, it is persistence that keeps you on track, pushing you through obstacles and setbacks and allowing you to remain committed to your goals even when the path forward is unclear. One of the defining aspects of persistence is the understanding that challenges are not permanent. A persistent person recognizes that difficulty is a temporary phase and that pushing through it will ultimately bring them closer to their goal. This mindset is crucial because it transforms how you approach obstacles. Instead of seeing setbacks as signs to give up, you view them as temporary hurdles that can be overcome with effort and determination. By shifting your focus from immediate comfort to long-term gains, persistence empowers you to endure discomfort for the sake of progress. Persistence also requires a deep sense of self-discipline. It's easy to feel motivated when things are going well, but true mental strength is revealed when you're able to maintain your commitment, even when motivation wanes. Persistence isn't about waiting to feel inspired, it's about making a deliberate choice to keep going, day after day, regardless of how you feel in the moment. This kind of discipline strengthens mental resilience as it requires you to build habits that prioritize consistency over instant gratification. The ability to persist even without immediate results teaches you to value the process rather than only the outcome. Persistence helps to build confidence in your own abilities. Every time you push through a challenge, you reinforce the belief that you are capable of handling difficulty. This self-assurance accumulates over time, creating a foundation of confidence that supports you in future endeavors. When you know that you've overcome obstacles before, you approach new challenges with a sense of determination rather than fear. This confidence is a byproduct of persistence and serves as a reminder that you are capable of achieving your goals no matter how difficult they may seem. Persistence is also about learning to embrace failure as part of the journey. Mentally strong individuals understand that setbacks are not indicators of their worth or potential, but are simply feedback on what needs to be adjusted. By remaining persistent, you give yourself the opportunity to learn from each attempt, refine your approach, and get closer to your goal. In this way, persistence becomes a process of growth, where each failure is transformed into a stepping stone rather than a roadblock. This mindset creates resilience, as you no longer fear failure but see it as an essential part of success. Another important element of persistence is patience. Achieving meaningful goals often takes time, and the ability to endure the journey without rushing or expecting immediate results is essential. Patience enables you to stay grounded and focused, understanding that progress may come slowly but is nonetheless happening. This long-term perspective allows you to remain calm and composed, even when faced with delays or setbacks. Patience is what allows you to appreciate incremental progress, recognizing that each small step forward is part of a larger picture. Embracing growth through adversity is essential for building mental strength, as it allows you to view challenges not as setbacks but as catalysts for personal development. Life is filled with difficult situations, and it's often through these experiences that we learn the most about ourselves, our capabilities, and our resilience. When you embrace growth through adversity, you choose to approach challenges with the mindset that every obstacle has something valuable to teach. Instead of avoiding difficulties, you begin to see them as opportunities to strengthen your character, learn new skills, and expand your understanding. A growth mindset is foundational to this approach. Those with a growth mindset believe that abilities, intelligence, and resilience can be developed through effort, experience, and persistence. When faced with adversity, this mindset allows you to focus on what you can learn from the situation rather than feeling defeated by it. It encourages you to ask questions like, how can this experience make me stronger? Or what lesson can I take from this situation? This way of thinking transforms adversity from something negative into something that can ultimately benefit you, turning each struggle into a building block for growth. Embracing growth through adversity also fosters adaptability. Life is unpredictable, and the ability to adapt to new circumstances is a powerful tool for mental resilience. When you view challenges as opportunities for growth, you become more flexible and open to change, understanding that setbacks may require you to adjust your plans or approach. Instead of rigidly clinging to one way of doing things, you develop the flexibility to navigate different paths. This adaptability allows you to remain resilient as you no longer feel stuck or helpless when things don't go as planned. It empowers you to make adjustments, pivot when necessary, and continue moving forward in pursuit of your goals. Another benefit of embracing growth through adversity is the increased self-awareness that it fosters. Difficult experiences often reveal hidden strengths, weaknesses, and areas where we may need to grow. When you go through challenging situations, you're forced to confront parts of yourself that might otherwise remain dormant. This self-awareness allows you to recognize your true capabilities, as well as the areas where you may need to put in more effort or make improvements. By developing a clear understanding of yourself through adversity, you build a stronger, more resilient foundation for future challenges. Adversity also teaches gratitude and appreciation. When you go through tough times, it becomes easier to recognize and appreciate moments of peace, joy, and success. This gratitude doesn't erase the difficulties, but provides a balance, reminding you that even in the midst of hardship, there are things to be thankful for. Cultivating gratitude in the face of adversity creates a positive outlook that fuels resilience. It helps you stay connected to what's good in your life, providing a sense of hope and perspective that makes it easier to endure difficult times. Embracing growth through adversity helps you build empathy and compassion. Experiencing challenges firsthand gives you a deeper understanding of what others may be going through, making you more compassionate and understanding. This empathy not only strengthens your relationships, but also reinforces your own resilience by connecting you to a sense of shared humanity. When you see that others have overcome similar or even greater challenges, it reinforces the belief that you too can overcome whatever you're facing. In learning to grow through adversity, you build an inner strength that doesn't depend on external circumstances.